ready to rumble. Hello. Oh boy, we actually got someone else here. And welcome to the show, everyone. This is She Said, He Said. And we talk about love, romance, and whatever else we feel like talking about in this show. You can find She Said, He Said on Spreaker, Good Talk Radio, and now we're rock stars on Cutting Edge TV. So I want to welcome everybody to the show. And most of all, I need to get rid of my phone. And the panel, the whole panel's here today, including Flynn. Hi, Flynn. How are you?
Hello, how are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. She just popped in. So welcome to the show. We have some really big things to talk about today. Big. We're thinking big. This show, think big, big, big. Also, I need to get my little ticker going.
Yeah,
and then comment.
Our names up. Our names.
Oh, I'm missing our names too? Golly, guys, let me get the names.
I like your background tonight, Rob.
Ain't got no name.
Yeah, I decided to look like I was on a dating game.
I like it.
Yeah, so I'm being the host of the dating game. So bachelor number one. There's actually two of them here. Alrighty, so we have a really, really big show today. We're talking big. I think we're talking what? Big lips, big butt, big wings, big chest things, things like that. But we're keeping it above ground. I mean, so we're gonna be good about this. But I do have some technical and scientific questions. So you can always count on me to have that data. So moving right along, Tracy Lou, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I hope everyone's doing awesome after the Thanksgiving. It was pretty exciting, I hope.
I didn't have to share my turkey this year. Usually you guys get it.
I know.
Yeah.
Next time I need to have you share it again because apparently I need to work on my skills.
Actually, I didn't do that good this year. So, and we actually have a guy at the bottom of the screen this week. George, how you doing?
Hi, guys. Hello, everybody.
You look like you're ready to go play golf.
I am.
You are?
I'm driving a roadster today. I would be driving my roadster.
Oh, so you're hitting the roads in your electric golf cart today, or what?
Yep, exactly right. Just what you said, Rob.
Yeah. And right above George, we have Chandra. How are you today?
I'm good, thanks. Happy to be here.
And she's looking lovely today.
I like her lipstick.
She's got her fancy lipstick and her hair looks sharp.
Yeah.
She said she finally took a shower. So, wow, we're really
Looks
impressed.
good.
And I looked like Rosanna Dana when I got
I know. It's like, how you doing?
And then, of course, in the center and the top there, we
How
have
you doing?
Mr. Tom Gulley. How are you?
I'm great. I'm getting ready for a big conversation, and
Let's get ready to rumble!
Yay! Love it. I was hoping you'd play that.
I like big butts, and I cannot lie. All you other girls must be. I don't really, but it's a good song.
Well, John from Say What You Will Radio, he's on board today. We all had to spike our drinks today in order to handle this show. So we're good to go.
Do we have the song queued up?
What's that?
Do we have the song queued up?
No, we can't do that.
Oh.
We have to be good.
Tom was gonna do it, but
we get in trouble.
We'd like to. Maybe
I can twerk.
If he can find like a little section of it, he knows what we can get away with.
Yeah, I'll twerk. You give me some music, I'll twerk.
you got 10 seconds.
Hey, Flynn's gonna twerk.
10 seconds. Let her twerk.
All right, Tom, start singing, Tom.
Come on, Tom.
I have some music, but I don't think it's particularly twerkable.
Time for the
hey, if you can twerk to this, you are good at twerking. Hold on.
Is it going to be
I'm waiting.
She can twerk to anything.
butt in there? Is it in there?
Oh my God. That's the first on
Oh
this
my
show.
God, that's
We're both too
good.
thin? We're both my too thin?
Oh yeah.
That was,
I've seen it a
hey,
lot.
that was awesome. Oh, you are legend now.
Sure.
'Cause I watch
I'm
your
sure
show.
every show everyone's going to say, is Flynn going to twerk on this show?
I think it's gonna put her butt in our face.
So before we get going, though, one of our listeners came up with a great idea. Who actually is one of our syndicated shows on Good Talk Radio and on Cutting Edge TV, is the legendary Tom Smith, and he was suggesting that we have a New Year's Eve simulcasting kind of thing here on this platform. It won't be she said, he said. It will just be a party. And all of our syndications from all of our shows are allowed to come in and out whenever they please during the evening of New Year's Eve. And we're kind of thinking about, I thought it was a great idea. We should put all of our drinks in a bag and then let the guests who's watching the show guess what we're drinking.
Oh,
That's one idea. And you, Flynn, you can twerk.
Sure.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, if you love to hear feedback from the people watching the show. If you think having a New Year's Eve bash on New Year's Eve, evening, and I got to make sure I can cover East Coast and Middle Coast and West Coast, so I probably have to start like 8 or 9 at Pacific time, and people can come in and out as they please, so you don't have to sit there for 4 hours. But guests from all the different shows we have a lot of shows. There'll be a lot of guests just popping in and out, and I know a lot of them will love to meet you people. So you guys are like celebrities to them, so they'd love to come in and say hi to you. So but we got like Charles Richardson's show and all the Tom. Well, we got Tom too, but John Smith, and we got a bunch of people from I'm kind of blank on shows.
Mike
right now.
Myers.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Other people.
Tons. Yeah, they'd be in and out. So they all be invited, and anybody that's a guest could actually pop in and actually come on screen if they want to. So it'd just be for fun, just pure fun.
Cool.
No real big plan to it. And we'll probably have some gimmick and some games and all that kind of stuff. But it's bring your own bottle. Because I'm not coming over to, I can't supply any booze. You guys are on your own.
BYOB.
And yes, so drinking will be allowed.
And just a small correction, it was John Smith.
John Smith. What did I say? Tom Smith?
Yeah.
Probably.
Mike Myers really going to be there? Was Tom being funny?
Mike Myers? He
Yeah.
might. No,
Nope.
not that Mike Myers.
Not
Our
that.
Mike Myers.
I was going to say, wow.
We have a Mike Myers on Radio Hope show, and he's a super nice guy, but he's a lot of fun. So we got lots of folks popping in here. So I see Thomas and Wild Bill's here, and Say What You Will Radio. Did I miss anybody? Thomas Hamilton, I got him. And then there's others probably sitting in the background going, all right, I'll wait for my time. So today we're talking about some big subjects. And the first one I actually like to talk about is big lips. Big lips. So I don't know if I should start with the gals or the guys. I think I'll start with Tom. Do you like women with big lips?
I like voluptuous lips. I wouldn't say cartoonishly, freakishly large, but voluptuous, plump, kissably smooth. I don't mind that. I don't like the really thin, the girls that paint extra lipstick over their outside to give the illusion. I don't like that. But
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah,
I do like the
definitely.
Okay.
I don't mind a collagen injection here or there.
Right.
They need it. It's
Sorry, guys. We have kind of a little family thing going on here. So, anyway, got it handled. So lips. George, what's your impression on lips? You like them big? You like them?
They have to be They have to be luscious. They don't have to be big as long as they're full. They don't have to be super big. I don't want the overload on Botox because sometimes they shoot it up too much and then looking like Daffy Duck. So that's probably not
It's
what I want to kiss.
One of those people that could stick their head out of a car window and beat themselves to death.
Absolutely. Bitty. No, that's not what I want. But I do like a nice set of luscious lips in order to kind of, nicely give a peck to and just, yeah.
Well, here's a phenomenon I have for the guys. Why is it a lot of our older celebrities like Cher, Goldie Hawn, all of them, why is it they're definitely showing that they're aging a little bit, but their lips are gigantic? Every one of them.
Botox.
Actually, it's called Juvederm. It's not Botox. It's Restylane or Juvederm.
Same thing.
Okay? No,
It pumps them up. It pumps them up. You got like a little side thing. You get an air pump and you just go shh, 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 shh.
Wild
And it
Bill
pumps
does
them
not
up.
care for the duck lips.
I'm with Wild Bill. I don't care for duck lips either.
They need to be
Maybe
kissable. No duck lips.
If your lips are so big that you're actually got a floating floating device when you're swimming, they're a little too big. All right, girls, what's your opinion on big lips? You want big lips? Ooh, Flynn, tell us more.
I do like nice big lips.
The really big lips.
I mean, not to be gigantic, but as long as they're soft. But yeah, when you kiss a guy with nice, beautiful lips, it's nice.
For who?
I think for both of us.
Just checking.
I can care.
Tracy, what do you feel like about big lips, little lips, medium lips, or just go with it?
Okay, so if a guy's gonna have facial hair, they need to have more lips. Like if I'm gonna kiss you and I can't find your lips under your stash, like we got a problem. I'm like, it doesn't. They don't need to be large, but they do need to be present.
Yeah, I mean, the only way you could tell is when they talk, right?
Yeah.
Then you can see the
You
hole.
have some Mick
right there.
Jagger lips, as Wild Bill says.
No.
How about you, Chandra? What do you think?
Normal size, not pencil thin. Big lips aren't an issue. Definitely how you hold your mouth is more important to me than the size of your lips. Yep. If you got it all pinched up all of the time and it looks like it's just cranky.
Like a butthole.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I was trying to be tactful. But why would I start now?
Why would you start now?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Like,
Really?
why
do you want to be tactful?
But yeah, if it's how you hold your mouth, I think that's more attractive than the size of your lips.
Interesting.
So, put a smile on that face.
I could fake my lips then.
Yeah, just kind of no. Put a smile on there. Pruning them up doesn't help. That's not working either.
It's not working.
No.
Looks like a push broom.
You realize what a professional I am. Well, of course, I have always got the scientific information about lips.
Let's hear.
And I happen to know the 17 things that all girls with big lips will understand.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. And
You
can we
go
define
through
big
lip balm and gloss way faster than other people with smaller lips.
Yes.
How would you know?
Well, I'm sure of it. They haven't always been this small.
You feel an anxiety about kissing someone with small lips.
No, it's just I don't know. It just kind of depends on if they're really, really small lips, you just kind of got to dig a little deeper.
Yeah.
Depends on how much you like the person.
Yeah. That's
So
true.
little lips versus big lips. Is that a real problem? So it's probably because you had a horrible kiss experience that involved accidentally eating someone's face.
That sounds like a technique issue.
I mean, sometimes you got to just put your whole mouth over her because she can't. She got such little lips.
Oh,
Okay.
What can you do? It's
So
like,
this is- we're being serious here and professional, right?
yes.
Really?
You reveal in the fact that you'll never have to overline your lips with the makeup.
No, not with the pen.
Who was saying earlier that the
No,
people try to make their lips go bigger? Let's see. What's trilling? This is
Oh,
That's
Trilling. Trilling your lips is actually kind of hard.
no.
Really? What does
Just-
that mean?
Person from
Ooh.
New York trying to say thrilling.
It's
Hey,
called rigor mortis.
it was a trilling night. You know what I mean?
Rigor mortis.
It is Trilling.
I can
Trilling.
Google it. Want me to Google it?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
am.
oh God, we got a mystery here. What's trilling your lips?
Okay.
Does anybody in the panel that's
She's got-
anybody in the chat know what
Yep.
trilling is? Trilling your
Lynn's
lips.
looking for it.
I'm gonna look for it.
It's this.
Oops.
Okay.
And then
Whoa.
you make a sound with
Take it easy, Flynn. She's flying.
I like that, Flynn.
Flynn's flying.
This says,
Flying Flynn.
this
Oh my
says
gosh.
a lip trill is a fun and effective vocal exercise.
I just did it,
Sorry.
but you have to hold your mouth.
Oh, it says, they say it's actually kind of hard for people with big lips.
Oh, well, okay.
Wow. Interesting.
Trill?
No.
I think everybody should do it at the same time.
All right,
Okay.
here we go.
I knew a girl whose pants were so tight you could read her lips. Oh boy.
Oh.
I hope they didn't have a lot to say.
YouTube's
Exactly.
probably going crazy. Let's see.
By the way, do we think camel toe is hot, guys?
What's that?
Is camel toe hot to this guy's point?
Camel toe?
Do you guys think that's hot?
It's
It
it's
depends on
extremely noticeable sometimes, and you just can't stop to
depends
look
on
at it.
the rest of the girl.
Exactly.
Sounds like
Yes.
you guys like it.
It's like if it's on Shamu.
I don't got a
no,
problem with it. I'll tell you right now.
Oh
I don't have a problem.
Yes, you
It's on some
guys.
giant.
Wow.
It's a giant ogre girl. No,
I didn't say I was gonna date a girl that had like a triangle. Or yeah, no.
Trill.
Well,
It's
I can attest that
How about
George
that?
does because I know his ex.
That's true.
Yes.
Yes, very true. Yes. Yeah. I know. You know, it's hard knowing somebody like that's gone way back with you because she knows too much about you.
They also
Not
say that
good.
people with large lips, winter is their nemesis because of having a lot of surface. It means that they are more likely to have chapped lips all the time because of the wind.
Yeah.
Oh man, I carry my Burt's Bees everywhere, man. I'm never gonna have chapped lips.
Is a good one.
Burt's Bees, baby.
So if you have large lips, and one of the drawbacks is that if you go to the dentist and they numb your mouth, it feels like you're carrying 10-pound weight on your face.
And then they ask you questions. How's that feel?
They also say that actually applying lipstick takes so long. It's not a quick process. I
Yeah.
Depends on your technique.
I like watching women put
Chandra
on
knows.
lipstick.
She's
It's
got to
kind
do
of
that.
sexy.
It does take
Now-
longer to put on lipstick.
Have you
of
guys
darker
heard?
color.
Have you guys heard the way you're supposed to figure out the perfect nude color for your lipstick?
No, tell us.
I know.
All right, Chandra, what is it?
The color of your nipples is
Gosh,
the color that
Chandra.
your nude
Yep.
lipstick should be.
What?
Yeah. You're supposed to use your nipple color for your perfect nude color.
That's right.
The color of your areolas?
Yep.
Areolas?
Should we show?
Areola.
How did you
I
find
am
out?
a professional makeup artist, and yes, that is exactly what they tell me.
And you know what? It actually is pretty a good technique for finding the right color for you.
Mine's kind of,
God.
Yeah.
Just don't do it in the store. It's a little weird.
Yeah. You take a picture of your nipple and then go to the store and try to match it?
Hopefully, you know your own nipple well enough that you don't have to do that.
I have no idea the color of my nipple. I mean,
yeah, you lift it up.
You guys
You
are
know,
making this
all
crap
this
up.
matches. This is
See,
good.
she knew. Like, I didn't make this up. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I watched the whole show, and they experimented with it, and they matched it, and like,
Okay.
it really worked.
All right. So I got to look for a chapstick that matches my nipple.
that's
Well,
it.
There you
I
go.
just want you to know that I did not match mine today.
You're not going for the nude look today. You're going for the holiday look.
Yeah, I am. This was not a match.
Number one.
Hey, you can't say you can't. We didn't learn something on this show today.
We learned something.
I want to.
Wow, that was educational.
I want to see that show that Tracy saw. And number two, this topic just got interesting.
Yes, it did.
Exactly.
I'll send you the link later.
It did.
It was
Rob,
quite educational.
can I parlay into something into with their nipples with
Sure.
breasts, or do you want to stick with the lips?
Go for it. I'm kind of. These aren't all funny. I'm just kind
Okay,
of
perfect.
I'm reading.
So my cohort from my talk show, he was talking about this comedian, and I said I liked her better when she had B cup. She had A cup. She had little A cup breasts. They were natural. They were so sweet. And then she got a big D cup, and I said I like her less now. And I said, what do you think? And he goes, he said it was all about the nipple. Is that true?
Some guys really, really, really like nipples. I know a guy that's the whole thing for him, and I don't necessarily follow that.
Yeah.
You know, and I would not have objected to her going to a D cup at all.
She's a natural A.
Natural
Nobody's
A.
not an unnatural A usually.
I know. I'm like,
I just like to break. I mean, my elbow is bigger than an A.
Touche,
I think I'm an A cup.
Okay.
I'm definitely A cup.
I think I get you beat, George.
That's for an A cup. You're right. Unless you have really huge ones, but you'd probably go for a B.
No
Right?
one.
no, okay.
What if
All
you
right,
have a
fine.
nipple that's because you're so big it turned purple because it's got to hold that humongous weight? Would that match your lips?
It would be your perfect nude color.
Doesn't sound like good science.
Yeah.
You know what? You're gonna have to test it out.
Look at Wild Bill.
George, are you a
Look at
nipple
Wild-
guy?
What's
What
that?
was that?
George, are you a nipple guy?
I do like nipples because that is a very a huge erogenous zone, and I
For you or
I'm
her?
definitely a
You like
nipple
your
guy.
nipples to be sucked too?
I don't mind. I'm not.
I had a
I'm into
feeling.
just about anything.
I had a
I'm
feeling.
definitely a. Did you have a feeling?
I did have a feeling. I did.
That's great.
I think I'm speechless.
Oh yeah. Hey man, why not enjoy it? You
Some
know?
men like their
It's-
nipples to be touched. They do.
Oh
They
man,
need
could-
proper
they could touch my
attention.
nipples.
Yep.
Yes, they do.
For
Definitely.
guys or girls?
So I'm good.
Do guys like their nipples played with?
I mean, I got a little bit of carpet here, so you can play on the carpet. It's okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, alrighty.
I don't mind playing on the. Come on,
Hey,
letting the girl play on the carpet.
I figure we're here, guys. Let's take this for a ride. What else don't we know about nipples, girls?
Pardon?
Okay. What about them being pierced? Is that just weird?
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, I don't like them either.
On guys or girls, because if girls,
Either one. Either one.
What are you
the
guys
girl
talking
has
about?
pierced
Titty
nipples.
twisters or what?
If she has pierced nipples and she likes them, I'm all in favor. I'm pro-choice.
Seems like Tom is pretty much down for the big boobs with the piercing.
It's not my decision; it's her body. So if you know, I'm pro-choice. If she wants them, great. If she doesn't, I don't care.
Sounds like we'll talk. Say what you radio likes big, likes D's.
Look
better.
at John.
I would say
I
he's
like that. That's funny.
he's on to something there. I had a girl one time tell me, guys are way too into my nipples, fondle them briefly, do me, and go home. Those were her exact words.
She didn't want to be snuggled after.
Apparently not.
Oh,
No snuggling?
I like snuggling.
Oh, you got to snuggle, man. I like to snuggle.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
We're here, we're
Not
here
every
again,
time.
Just tell me there.
Does everybody here like to snuggle after sex?
Tracy's not
Well,
a
it depends
snuggler.
on if it's a quickie.
No,
if it's a
no,
quickie,
I'm not saying I'm not.
I mean, it is what
Yeah.
it is,
George likes the quickie too.
But I will snuggle.
You're a
Sometimes
quickie,
you
all
just
right?
have to get in there, get the job done, and get going. I mean,
Okay,
No,
so
snuggle.
no, there's exceptions. There's exceptions now. Okay.
there is.
Let me educate you guys because sometimes you don't all know. Like, I know you're always going for distance, but sometimes if you get the job done, get her to that zone, you can go and call it a date. Like, it doesn't have to be a marathon every single time, especially if you're in a long-term relationship. We got stuff to do, and it's okay.
It depends on the relationship. But the thing about the snuggling is that ensures
Yep, I
Yeah.
got you there. I'm
Yeah.
totally with that. But when on
that ensures round two. If you snuggle and then you fall asleep, well, then you're gonna wake up next to him, and then
there you
I'm okay with
go.
that. I'm okay with that. It's got to be a snuggle session though. If you're gonna do, yeah.
round
Yeah.
two.
See,
Definitely.
You can tell the difference of who has kids and other interferences versus other. Like, sometimes you're just like, you get in there like a teenager, get the job done, and then move on because you just have to.
My parents
True.
had 6 kids, and I'm pretty sure there was a lot of round twos to get that money.
Or double round ones.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
I don't know the 68 position. Say what you will, radio.
Diana goes,
You asked for it. Here it
That's
comes.
for New Year's Eve.
Okay.
Here it comes. Here comes the answer to
We're,
that.
we're saving
Oh,
that.
Wild Bill says he likes to snuggle even if sex isn't a part of it. Yay!
Hey, are you kidding?
You don't reward that behavior.
Are we sure Wild Bill's real, or is he like?
Oh, he's real.
Oh, he's real.
He's
real.
He's
I
real.
just think his partner's
I don't
reading
know
his
how we got
text.
diverted here, but we're still on the subject of big boobs now.
Okay.
good.
Big boobs.
Big boobs. And of course, I've got the facts. But
Okay.
seriously, we'll start with the girls this time. Do you really want big boobs, Flynn?
I love my B cups. They're perky and they've done me very well. However, had God gifted me with C's, I would have taken them.
What if those B's or C's start kind of aging and kind of going with gravity? Would you consider going back to a C up? Not cup, but up.
Oh, well,
The
luckily I don't have to
Or
yet.
perky.
I'm lucky I don't have to yet. But my girlfriend, she had 2 kids and they dropped down. And then she took some fat from her stomach and put it in her breast and lifted them. And they're just yummy.
Wow, she do it herself?
No.
Okay.
Point of parliamentary procedure.
Wow.
I know you're asking the girls here. There's also, I'm bigger is always better, but the shape, the niceness of the boobs goes a long way. If they're not just, some are nicer than others, better formed and stuff than others. So that has something to do with it too. It's not just size.
Now, speaking in age terms and stuff, is some of that stuff isn't always possible at an older age. Can us guys get past that?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, not a problem.
eventually.
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 Well,
Yes.
gravity does its thing, George.
Well, it doesn't think.
I know.
It
I
doesn't
know.
think
What
the
if I
old
could-
testicles. So I mean that those things can drag.
Yeah.
Yep, I've seen them all. Pretty much.
This is pissing me off. This more than a
Seen 'em all.
mouthful of is a waste thing. If I could meet the guy who came up with that, I would bitch slap him across the room. That is so wrong.
Right.
It's not even-
Actually, it was a
no,
girl.
please.
The
It's
girl
not.
actually said it hoping to feel better about what she had, and then
Probably.
she passed it along. You know,
Or a
it's
guy
kind
might
of like a guy
a guy might have
probably is the one who said size doesn't matter, and
yeah.
I'd like to smack the crap out of
Thompson?
him.
There you go.
I'm like, bullshit.
Yeah, no size does matter.
Tom, you
Yeah.
can get lockjaw, dude. Sometimes lockjaw's not good.
It's worth it, but that's not the only thing they're used for. And sometimes a mouthful ain't enough. Well,
Oh.
and I got a big mouth, as you all know. And as far as the other size thing, the people ask that question all the time, and it's like, yeah, God made me 6'5" everywhere but one place. What are you, stupid?
Are you saying you've got a big one, Tom?
I'm saying a good craftsman never
gosh.
blames his tools, is what I'm saying.
Are you saying your girth is as thick as that can you're holding?
Not right now. If we can get some visual aids on the boob thing, maybe we can work on it. And it's not as blue or as red either.
There you go.
My. Okay, so George, show us what you think 10 inches looks like.
Wow,
Oh.
what I think 10 inches is?
Yeah,
Oh my
see your
god.
version. Let's see how you
Did you want to see
how you
10
use the
inches? Is that what you're saying? 10 inches. It's about right about there. There you
Okay,
go,
so
it's 10
now
inches. Huge.
show us 5 inches.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's 5
No,
inches.
you're
right.
right.
All right, let's take this even further. What's 3 inches look like, George?
3 inches is probably right about there.
3 inches looks like a lot of evenings alone.
Oh my gosh.
Well, there's something you can do about that, gentlemen.
Uh-oh.
I did know a fellow that did get an augmentation, and it was quite successful.
Absolutely. Look at
Well, there's also a
What's
thing.
like
You
12
can,
inches long?
there's
Nothing.
also a thing you can do, and you can have the top part of detached from your pelvis, the ligaments and stuff, and it gives you extra length as well.
Super.
Huh?
No
Yeah.
way.
We tell us more.
Are you
No,
serious?
that's just it. That's just it. There's a connective tissue, and at the top meaning,
Yes.
before you
The torso.
and the upper part there, you can have it detached, and it will give you extra length.
How much?
Depends on the size of the guy to begin with, So
Oh, like a
Wow.
girth
And I
length.
just thought if most
Yeah.
guys lost like 20 pounds, I mean,
So
you'd
a guy
already
can
get
do
an
it.
extra inch.
So a guy
Okay.
can actually add length to his penis?
yeah. Well, it's not added, it's detached, so it's not as connected. So
How do you
Wow.
know about this?
I read a lot.
Yeah, Tom.
Yeah, Tom, how do you know about this?
Yeah.
And why haven't you shared it with us?
Well, if you really must know,
You know what? I'm totally fine with my junk.
if you really must
Tom has
know,
a friend.
a friend of mine,
A friend of his.
there's a
You can tell Chandra knows. She knows my ex.
This didn't happen to me, but a buddy of mine, there was a young lady on top of him, and she actually broke his.
Penis.
You
Sprained
can
the
break,
tendon.
yeah, you can have that happen, and he started yelling and cursing, and she thought it was the passion of the moment. And it's like no, and so he had that done afterward.
He elongated it.
Yeah, he had it
She did
detached.
him a favor.
Huh?
She did him a favor.
I don't think so.
It says
She
here
just
you
did
can
him.
break, you can break that puppy.
Yeah, you can break it. You can break it.
Oh,
So
you
really-
can bend it too. Oh,
so
be
maybe-
damn, boy,
maybe
you
before we
can
go-
definitely bend it.
I mean, we're supposed to be staying with the large chest situation,
Yeah,
but
we can't stay
I
with
do-
that long
I
enough.
do have some penis facts for us.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Mom likes big breasts.
Yeah,
So
So do I.
like to know him with a girl.
this is fast facts on average penis size.
Okay.
So this is facts. This is facts. While 85% of women may be satisfied with the size and proportion of their partner's penis, men's are less sure about themselves. So it's more of this is our guiltness thinking that we have to be bigger.
Good.
But
You should feel
Women
that way.
typically
Nah, I'm
are
totally happy with my junk.
Yeah, George is
junk's
happy
good to
with
go.
his junk.
Yeah,
I'm happy with my junk.
As much as 45% of men believe they have a small penis.
Aww.
Oh, it's sad.
Isn't that a relative term though? A small, like
Fair.
Yeah.
See, maybe guys need to start wearing like something
I mean,
like
if
a
you guys
bra
ever like
so they
had
know
to
what
do it, and then all of a
category
sudden,
they're.
oh, look, it's so cute.
Yeah.
Like all the women know where they're at. We know the
Yeah.
deal.
Like
What kind
we
of
have to put our
cup size?
And then we
wares
also-
on display. I think they could too.
well,
Yeah,
in
but
one, one
Good idea, Tracy.
Yeah.
there's only one condom
size?
size, and then they make those magnums, which is just they've proven it's a marketing tech. It's like I had to
Oh,
get
yeah.
the magnums. It's
To make you feel better.
Magnum.
All right, well, here's some
rubber.
Makes you look large.
Here's more scientific
Makes you look
facts for you
large.
guys. Most the average length in studies of your stuff is actually 7 to 10 centimeters, which is 2.8 to 3.9 inches.
Wait, you mean like the
Wow.
girth?
Poor guys.
The girth?
That's average, people.
Wait, the length of the girth.
That's
I'm
average
getting on the
penis
girth. I'm
size.
working on
That's it.
girth is next.
Wait,
The
wait,
average
wait. Hold up. You're saying the average length
Wow.
is 3.5 inches?
3.5 to 3.9.
Oh, that doesn't
Maybe
sound.
they mean
No,
flaccid.
2.8.
Yeah, that's got to be
3.9.
flaccid.
I was gonna say it's gotta be flaccid.
Yeah.
That
It is flaccid.
oh, okay. Well, you
Well,
should
okay.
clarify that.
Sorry.
Okay,
That's a
poor Flynn's gonna have a heart attack.
I know,
Let's go
I'm
to the
like-
measurements.
I've been hitting the lottery over here, if that's the case.
That's just stupid. That's a stupid measurement because it's like measuring a tire when it's flat. It cannot be used when it's flaccid.
Yeah.
I do have some facts
Very
saying that
good point,
sometimes
Tom.
that's not relative.
Yeah.
So full length average is 4.7 to 6.3 inches.
I think average is 5 inches, I'm going to say. And this isn't fact. This is just gut.
Now girth, here comes your girth.
Oh, yeah. Girth.
Average is 12
Where's your
centimeters or 4.7 inches.
What?
Wait.
Circumference. Oh, that's
Oh,
circumference, not girth.
That's round. Like
Right.
Holy
okay.
shit.
I was like,
Yeah,
Ooh, that
I was
sounds.
like,
4 inches sounds
that's a weird way to measure it.
it's
I don't
not the
think so,
diameter. That's
Yeah, I
that's
don't have that measurement here.
circular.
That's pi r squared.
Are there circular measures? Like the ones.
Yeah.
We're really getting scientific.
I
here.
think if you look at the can that Tom was holding, and that looks pretty
Yeah.
good to me. That looks about right.
Yeah, we need to get back to boobs.
That's girth?
okay.
Oh my gosh.
That girth looks spot on.
Wow.
Maybe a little bit large, but in the right
So
direction.
we need to feel hard pressed for these ladies with very large boobs. And so there is 22 struggles only folks with big boobs would understand.
And what do we call big boobs before we go too far?
There.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And on which scale?
Jugs.
Victoria's Secret scale or every other scale? There's two different versions there.
well, I think some of these 22 items here might kind of identify them.
Okay.
Number one, which is probably not just unique to big boobs, is boob sweat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're talking about people G'sing over, because I really don't think those of us who are in the double D category have to worry. So
I live in
Are you
Phoenix.
double D,
Yes.
Chandra?
yeah, I'm a 36 double D.
Well, let's show us.
Almost-
We don't like.
Show
Oh my
some boobs.
gosh!
There you go.
Wow.
Those are God given.
Take your
Wow, we got boobs
camera
in our
shot.
face and
Camera like
twerking tonight. We're on a roll.
Chandra, show us your breasts, not your ceiling. Come on. Take your computer
Me?
and go like this.
I can't.
Been there, done that.
It doesn't move.
Then you stand up.
She's not on a laptop today.
There we go. Now, Tom.
Holy moly.
There's no,
I've hugged her.
there's no
I've
phone.
hugged her. They're definitely that big.
Wow.
My cleavage is real.
Wow.
I had a girlfriend in Dallas that when we were driving places.
I did. I admit it. I know.
Chandra, go get a phone book.
When they don't have phone books anymore. When
Put on something. Come
I
on.
had a girlfriend in Dallas that when we were driving places, I had to keep like tons of extra napkins in our car because she would put them underneath. Otherwise, she would get these big sweat lines on her
Really?
shirts that were almost probably too tight, which I wasn't going to say.
No,
So,
no. Like I live in
Flynn, I
Phoenix.
got a
I
question
get
about
that. Like you'll get the
Chandra,
line.
I need to see Chandra's boobs. More boobs, less ceiling. Come on, Chandra. You think I'm kidding? I like big breasts, and I ain't gonna lie.
All
Come
your
on.
little brothers.
You can't tease me. You can't tease me.
It's a good thing you dressed yourself up good today.
If I'd known that, I would have worn something that had cleavage in it too.
Like, show us more than the ceiling. Do you want to see that, or do you want to see that? I especially want to see that. Chandra, I mean, come on. I'll behave. But I do like. I do like.
I can attest to it. I've been there. I
Poor Chandra
know
will come
exactly
back
how
with
big
a
her boobs
show
are
and give
because I've
birth
hugged
again.
her a lot.
I'm just glad Flynn and I finally found something in common.
So we like your height and we like basketball.
That's
There you go, Flynn.
I'm like natural.
Oh man. So I gotta ask Flynn, have you ever heard of swamp ass?
Oh yes.
Oh, Tracy, you've got to tell her what that is.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
The sweaty butt crack on a leather seat.
Educator.
I'm like, you have black leather seats in Phoenix, you're gonna get swamp ass. I'm sorry, it just happened.
Yeah.
And now with the corona, now you get like swamp face.
Yeah.
Rob,
It's
And
a
then there's
fact.
swass.
there's what?
Yes.
You know, like you
Swass?
just yeah, the whole
What's
deserty swass thing. Oh yeah.
Wow.
What is that?
Sweaty ass and it just yeah. Yeah.
That's
Swamp
the
ass.
same thing. Swamp ass.
Swamp ass.
Well,
I thought
Wow.
when we moved to Phoenix and Tracy says you gotta look out, Mom, for swamp ass.
Swamp ass. You don't want to be walking to a store with swamp ass. And, oh,
No,
man.
it's a true thing. It's real. When you get a
Yeah.
110
It's
degree
real.
car,
What?
You get a beer?
No, I'm being a mom and drinking
Wine.
wine out of the bottle. I don't want to do dishes later.
My connection sucks.
Wild Bill.
this is so Chandra, I think you blew up his screen.
He's a little tease. I don't know why she's not keeping it up.
All right. He's saying Stephanie is watching.
Hello, staff.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. I thought she was referring to Chandra's stuff.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That was a compliment, by the way.
Yes.
All right, 22 struggles for women with big boobs.
okay.
Strapless bras are a joke.
This is true. But I
Yeah,
think
no,
they would
no,
be
no.
for anybody.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've had small and big, and I'm telling you, there's a problem both ways. Like I've experienced both. So.
Yeah, they're not designed well. They don't work. It's just it's a bad idea. Yeah, I don't care what size you are. They're just bad.
Tracy,
Now we got Chandra. We have a true understanding of Chandra. I can refer these questions a little bit more to her.
Just
Your
so you
bra-
know, I
your
was an
bra-
A for
Your bra
years.
colors come in nude or
are
black.
you real or natural?
Unnatural.
Okay,
Oh, you're
and
talking to me?
Oh, my.
what are you?
Oh, I had mine done
What were
twice.
you before?
Huh? I was originally like A, almost B, and then I went up to a C, and then I went up to a D. So
And
I've
what's
actually had it done twice.
What's the
Okay.
best, A, C, or D?
I would say C is like good for all sorts of scenarios, but I like the look of big fake boobs, so I got myself a set. So
But Tracy, aren't you kind of tall?
God bless you.
yes, I am tall. I'm almost 5'11", and I also got the ones that go out more instead of wide, which you can get real detailed on how you want them to look. So
See, your body gets to carry that and look good
Yes.
in a D cup because you're so tall and everything.
Yep.
For me, because I'm so short, I literally look like God put my boobs on my freaking hips. And if I gain any weight, you're like, oh God, she's just all around. And it's just gross, you know? So it's like you have to work harder to not gain extra weight.
No.
And I have a huge rib cage. It's
Yeah,
like it's unfair.
How
It's
tall are
like-
you?
5'3".
Yeah,
Oh,
if you're under 5'5" and have double D, that is known as a little miracle.
Yeah. Well, you know what? My daughter,
Not so little.
my oldest
my God.
daughter, she is 5 foot, not even 5'1", and hers is natural, and she is a 32 triple G.
What?
Natural.
Holy moly.
Yeah, it's really kind of sad because if she wears clothing that looks
It's rough.
inappropriate, people treat her really poorly based on the fact that she's all boobs. I mean, unfortunately, and she's just a beautiful girl, but people pay attention to her boobs before they pay attention to her, and it's really, really sad. And in my family, I'm flat. I am literally the flat girl in our family. So just
So
to
they
give
say-
you all ideas.
So they say dresses fit perfectly except for your boobs.
Correct.
Okay.
And button-down shirts are horrible. They're my favorite shirts to wear. But if I get them to fit my boobs,
But they have that
literally
moment.
the shoulders are over here and
The
sleeves
buttons.
are up to here. It's horrible. It's awful. So I have to have them tailored usually.
They
That's,
also say people literally do not believe your bra size.
Pardon me, Tom?
well, I was just going to say that's FLBP. It's known as future lower back
Rob.
problems.
Actually, I'm going to say that I feel very, very blessed because I started lifting weights when I was in the 7th grade because I was so flat that I built up a lot of muscle in my upper chest and in my whole entire body. So I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to have to worry about sagging the same. My back is in good shape. I feel pretty good about this.
You almost have to wear one of those weight belts.
No, but sometimes I do wish that I could get back support in the middle of my back.
Yeah.
Have you
like I
been
said-
told? Have you been told?
Hilarious.
Have you been told that your breasts are distracting
Yeah. Actually,
professionally or just in fun?
no, I have been told that they are a distraction. I actually have a kind of odd joke, but or story. When I was young, because I was so skinny and I was so flat chested that until after I had my daughter, I didn't really develop. I was really underweight. And I had met a guy and I'd known him before I'd had a child. And one time he saw me walking across in a parking lot and at about 107 pounds and all boobs. He said that he literally followed me because of my boobs and wanted to ask me out. And I was like, oh my God. And he's like, until you talked. And then I realized, oh my God, that's Chandra. I know her from when she was a little girl. It's like, yep. So they're a distraction sometimes, but nobody ever bitches.
Actually, Diana here, she mentioned something that could be a problem, back problems. Do you have backaches a lot?
In my middle back a little bit, yeah. But again, like I said, I have a lot of muscle mass, so I'm good to go. So
I like this. Any long necklaces get swallowed up?
oh yeah, don't we don't wear long necklaces. They look gross. They just look bad. And if you wear them on a regular shirt, they kind of like fly up. It's not a good look. So small and dainty is better.
They also say that
That's great.
Or is she tiny?
bikinis are the pair that goes with bikinis are laughable.
Yeah.
The top and bottom
no.
don't work.
Nope. No, bikinis are a bad idea.
What's a flowy?
I don't know.
Does any flowy makes you look pregnant?
Oh, yes. They mean flowing tops.
Oh.
Because again, if you start out big and even if you go down, you just look huge all the time, unless your shirts are tailored. So
Is running painful?
no, not really. You just wear a good sports bra. So, but I mean, running painful
you have to
because
take
I
them
like to
out
run.
So if it's painful, is it painful on the chest or painful on the back or painful on your chin when it hits you?
The chest. But they're not that big, my God.
They also mentioned that they're crumb magnets.
Yes.
Popcorn
popcorn.
pockets.
Gonna spill something, it's gonna land right there. It's awful.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
Food savers.
a bright side, they're built-in tables.
Not mine.
No, you have to be a lot bigger for that than I am. So that's not me.
Tracy, can you give us a little show like Chandra did?
I don't know. I'm wearing black. It doesn't work so well.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Yeah.
I am kidding.
So glad Flynn is here to ask these questions rather than.
But no, going back to the flowy, I will say that I did really like wearing those tops that kind of like are right under the chest where they start to flow out. I really liked those when I was smaller. Now that I'm bigger, like it doesn't work as well. They don't look as nice. So if you're like a B or smaller, like those are like the perfect cut for that. And like they make them look really nice.
Empire waistlines were not meant for big girls. They're meant for Flynn size, and they look very pretty. Not us.
Yes.
So does turtlenecks give you a uniburb boobs? Uniburbs.
I think anything.
Have another drink, Rob. Have another drink.
I think sports bras could do that too if you get the wrong cut.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Morty. Appreciate it.
God bless you,
We need
Mrs.
all the help we
O'Brien.
can get here. Let's see. Okay. I have some special questions for you today.
Okay.
I'm done picking on the boobs. Actually, I'll never be done picking on the boobs.
I was like, Tom looks disappointed.
Or playing with the boobs. I'm not sure what to.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, panel, I have some questions for you. Are you a morning or a night person?
Night.
Okay, one night person, Tracy.
5 days a week it's night. The other 2 is morning. I'm a little bit both.
George, are you a night person or a morning person?
Night.
Night, me too. Chandra, what are you?
I'm a night, and the person I'm with is a morning.
Yeah, actually, we have the same scenario over here.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah.
Yep.
So lunch
Same
is
here.
good. Lunch is really good.
Tom, are you a morning person?
I'm an
Nooner.
insomniac, so I don't really have a good answer.
I had a feeling.
You are an insomniac. You are.
He's a busy man.
You're on there.
Yeah.
He's always busy.
I get about 4 hours, maybe 5 sleep per. And then on the weekends sometimes, or if I'm on vacation, I just stay up for 2 or 3 or 4 days. So
Wow.
I have other questions here, but I'm going to jump down. Kind of goes with this a little bit. I'll start with Flynn on this one. Flynn, how do you relax?
What I was doing before I got on this call.
Did it require batteries? A big hot bath. Yeah, my wife loves that. We got one of those stand-up bathtubs here because Sherry's folks had one of them put in there. So we got one of those gigantic ones. She loves it.
Oh, I love baths.
Can relate. How about you, Tracy? What's your way to relax?
Actually, it's actually the same as Flynn. I remodeled my entire master bathroom just to have a sanctuary away from all the boys and stuff. And I have a 6-foot tub, and I made sure that I could get in there, fill it up, and have all the girls covered so I could really soak in. I'm like, I love it. Like, I had the whole thing designed. And I got the chandelier and all my candles. Like, yeah, I made myself a sanctuary.
So nice.
Mm-hmm.
Chandra, how do you relax?
Oddly enough, I do hand stitching, embroider, applique, I cook, and I like to garden. And all those things are relaxing to me.
I like to read too.
Yeah.
George, how do you relax?
I read a book and I have a cup of green tea.
With the hat on or not?
No, with the hat on, of course. Yes.
Well,
actually, reading relaxes me.
We got to solve this mystery. How does Tom Gulley relax?
I don't think he does.
I do.
I want to hear this, Tom. I really need to know this. How do you relax?
I do transcendental meditation.
Really?
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously, I do. I've been doing that since I was probably in high school or college.
What caused you to go that direction? Was it something that somebody ran into that taught it to you?
It was because of the insomnia, but I read a book on it, and I thought it would be cool to try it, and so I started doing it, and that's really the only thing that does relax me that's legal in Utah.
Hey, just moved to one of our states. You can really relax.
Yeah, I get relaxed all the time. But yeah, no, transcendental meditation is really cool. It's I didn't think it would work, but I gave it a try for a couple of weeks, and then you can start to have sort of out of body experiences and stuff if you do it correctly. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Cool.
My mom used to have us meditate, and after we came home from school, just to defrag our energy so she wouldn't have to put up with us. So I started transcendental meditation when I was 6.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
Yep. Every day I meditate.
It's very refreshing when you can be really tired when you start doing it, and when you're done, you are like energized. So that's how I do it.
All right, guys, we have about a minute and a half left. I got a lightning question for you. We'll start with Tom. What are one of your greatest strengths?
I would say a discipline. I'm a very regimented, disciplined person, and when I like to go for a goal or do something, I'm very disciplined at it. I do it to its utmost.
Right, George, what's your greatest strength?
I have a very bubbly personality.
That you do. You definitely make our show bubbly.
Bubbly.
Effervescent.
Yes. Flynn, what's your greatest strength?
I like that.
I think I'm pretty loving.
Come on.
Loving.
I can see that. Chandra, what's your greatest strength?
Accepting.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I can see that's something strong. You strong one. Tracy, what's your greatest strength besides curly hair?
Oh, is strong with that one.
I feel like it's people feel comfortable disclosing very private things, or like, I don't know, like people like to talk to me and share things. I don't know why. Like,
whether you want to hear it or not.
Yeah, I am just like a naturally accepting of people, and I guess I'm approachable. I don't know.
All right, guys, we got to wrap this up. This hour goes so darn fast. Don't forget, we are talking about doing something on New Year's Eve. So we'll get more details on that as we go through the shows. I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank everybody in the comments. And we want everybody out there to have a safe holiday this year. And I know we're all cooped up, but just think we're here for you. So we'll be here next week on Wednesday. And crew, thank you very much. And we'll see you all next week. Thank you.
Love you guys.
Thank you very much for watching our video. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. Thanks.